Hello everybody, we're checking out Citadel of Celestial Cascades, and also in parentheses, Yumu, work in progress. So I guess Yumu is an alternative title or something, or maybe it was previously known as, I don't know. In any case, we're going to try this out. I have seen a few little, I guess, GIF animations of this in action. It has sort of an interesting concept. I think it kind of comes across in the little animations that I see, kind of what the game is about, so that's a good thing. But it seems pretty cool. That being said, I've not played this before. I'm going to go ahead and read the game page here real quick. There's not much written. It says this demo is essentially the first few levels of the full game, which is supposed to teach you the basic mechanics and controls. Controls: F for full screen, R to restart stage, arrow keys, movement / direction, Z is to jump, wall jump, and dash. X is slash, and C is shoot. Alright, so it does not mention gamepad controls, which is a little unfortunate because this seems like a game that uses pretty particular input. Okay, I just touched the D-pad. It does seem to work for that, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the overlay. The game just kind of starts like this. I believe it said F key was full screen. So let's give this a shot. I'm going to try out the gamepad here. It appears that the D-pad works for movement at least, but nothing else does, unfortunately. Whoop. Did I freeze it? Oh, it's frozen. Is it something I hit on the D-pad, or did it just kind of memory leak itself or something? Oh. It crashed on me, okay. So that's interesting. Go ahead and relaunch this. Make sure it hooks in. Ease. There it goes. Alright, F. I'm gonna try mashing all the... Okay, yeah, it looks like the left bumper actually crashes the game. So that's interesting. I'm gonna try that one more time just to verify that it is the left bumper, because I hit a lot of buttons there. Let's see. Close that, open the game. Hooked in. Come on, OBS. Alright. Left bumper. Nope. Left trigger, left bumper. Right bumper, right trigger. Y, X, A, B. Maybe it's the B button. It seems to be the B button. Alright. Try that again real fast. I'm not even going to wait for it to hook in. I'm just going to... Oh. It just closed it. Didn't even crash that time. It just closed it. Oh, okay. So I don't know if it has something to do with being in full screen or not, but when I'm not in full screen, it just seems to close the game when I press the B button. Oh, the controller. Alright, well, in any case, let's try this with keyboard controls. It'll hook in. There it goes. Alright, F key. Z, X, and C. So, ooh, looks like I'm dropping some frames here. Getting some, wow. Does this thing kill you? I think that kills you, so there's not really a, you just kind of instantly teleport when you die. Yeah, I'm getting some screen tearing here. Kind of rough. I definitely recommend considering VSync. In general, yeah, that doesn't look good. Definitely recommend enabling VSync, at least. That being said, ooh, the wall jump sends you very far in the other direction, so like, I guess it's not meant to be used as like a climbing thing like you would in like the Mega Man games or something. Because if I want to get on top, I guess I just have to hold jump. If I wanted to like wall jump off this and get up here, it's apparently not what the wall jump is for. Alright, so this is your attack, and you can kind of... Alright. it's going to be weird. I do find it really awkward to use Z for jumping and like X and C. Like I'm using my ring finger to jump with. It's kind of one of my weaker fingers. While also trying to use the X and the C. What is C for again? I don't even remember. I'm actually going to check real quick. Look at the page. C is to shoot, so I don't know what we're shooting. R is to restart. Okay. Maybe I have to get something like, can I double jump? Okay. So I think, if I remember, oh, I expected that to hit. That didn't look like it hit, but that definitely looked like a hit, so not sure how the hitboxes are configured, but if I see the swipe effect actually intersecting the other sprite, I'm going to expect that it's going to hit them. You know what I mean? So I would consider tweaking those. Generally, it's just a good idea overall to make hitboxes when hitting enemies kind of forgiving, and kind of do the opposite for like taking damage. So like make your own hitboxes kind of small, and same for the enemies, that sort of thing. That tends to work well for games. So that being said, I do believe there's a certain mechanic. Oh, I didn't actually read this at the top here. Infiltrate the Cloud Citadel and slay all the phantoms. Red items are optional. So I do believe there's a sort of a thing where you get like extra air jumps when you kill enemies, like while in the air. Oh, I guess I can wall jump off of that. Again, the hitboxes are weird though, so I guess I have to try to do a diagonal. It's very hard with the keyboard controls, so I do wish that there were gamepad controls implemented. I think I would do a lot better at this. Alright, so I don't think I got that, and I think I touched the wall before I got to pull off that second jump there. But I can try. Looks like I can do that. So the wall jumps are really crazy. So I got the little red thing. I still don't know what the shoot means, but I guess we'll figure that out later. Also not really sure what the orbity thing is. Oops, that wasn't good. I guess I have to... Alright, yeah, it's just really awkward for me to hit the Z and the X for attack. I think those are not the fingers I'd want to use. Honestly, I'd rather probably use up or even the space bar for jumping. And I could use like Z for attacking. Something like that. Nonetheless, I actually shifted my fingers over a little here, so I'll try my middle finger on Z and my index finger on X, see if that goes a little better, because at least those are stronger fingers. So I guess I have to get up there, but now I can't unless I can wall jump over there. Maybe. You know what? Holy cow, I thought I could reach that before. Anyways, let's try... Oh! Did a little dash thing in the air, so I expected to... I guess, instead of getting a double jump, you seem to kind of dash in a direction, so you have to kind of press in a particular, like, one of 8 directions, I assume. So, like, if you want to do a double jump sort of thing, you probably want to do, like, a diagonal upwards. So that's pretty hard to do. Oh, gosh. And the amount of inertia in the air is something that's bothering me, so... Like, you do have air control. You have a pretty reasonable amount of air control, but the thing is, when you completely let off of a direction, you just keep going in that direction. So what I would expect is that when I let off of a direction, that it would kind of neutralize my horizontal speed. So I wouldn't have to, like, press in the other direction to try and correct it or something. That's pretty much how all games I've played work, that when you stop pressing a direction, you stop moving in that direction, basically. So I would recommend considering that sort of thing. In the meantime, I don't really know how to get up to that other guy. I guess maybe I can, like, I don't know. Because as soon as I land, I do believe I lose that bonus there. Looks like I only have... Okay, so I can reach him if I just make sure I go right to the edge of the platform and jump. It's not even that hard, you just have to kind of be particular about it. So I guess in theory, had I... See, it's really annoying, I'm expecting the wall jumps to kind of work like Mega Man, and they could be a lot more useful in that way, in my opinion, but they're not configured that way. Wow. So that is pretty particular. It's kind of... Oh, again with that inertia in the air. It's weird. That's super annoying. Wow. So it is really quite particular. You do... I mean, this is the sort of thing that I would generally consider not a great design in the sense that kind of forcing players to really run to the very edge of the platform in order to successfully pull it off is kind of annoying. It's sort of like unnecessarily demanding of something that people don't really want to think about, I guess you could say. That being said, I think I mean, you could argue that it works into this sort of simple design where it's kind of about doing a set of very particular inputs in order to pass the stage, but I would still, you know, at least consider it something to think about. You know, maybe it doesn't have to be that particular about, you know, little jumps like that. That if it's something that people don't want to care about, then forcing them to care about it is probably not a good idea. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that. But yeah, I'm just like talking and kind of failing at this over and over again. So, oh, I missed the diagonal input there. It's just making me think about a lot of things because I have to think about pressing the diagonal and then I think I'm thinking about it too late. I have to like prepare myself before I do the jump and like think about how many fingers I need to activate here instead of thinking about it after I do it. Again, it would be easier with the gamepad. I wouldn't have to think about it as much. But the keyboard controls I'm not that adept with. Again, it's not that hard, but you do have to kind of focus a bit more. It's not like it's intuitive, I would say. In the sense that, yeah, you have to really kind of be particular about exactly what you're doing with your fingers and the timing of your jumps and such. So use directional input to direct your attacks. Yeah, I think you probably should have mentioned that earlier because it was necessary to finish the previous stages. So I guess I have to kill all these guys. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Now that's gonna... So yeah, kind of hurting for that. Oh, that's annoying when you're just trying to jump up these little platforms and you keep all jumping away. It's kind of another reason why having a wall jump that you can kind of zoom up a wall with, because if you run into a little platform, like if you run and try and jump onto a platform but you don't quite make it, you can just kind of bounce off the wall real quick and just get back up there. But with this one, it launches you in the other direction, so you can't do that. Go over here. It's just a wall there. Alright, so... Whoops, I pressed that way too early, I guess. I should be able to get that easily. Oops. Guess I can't get up that... Oh, nope, not quite. Maybe off of this side. Or I'll just kill him and then maybe I can, in theory... Nope, I guess not. There we go. Alright. mouse is on the screen there. You can perform a wall jump by jumping when touching a wall. So again, these are probably... Ooh. I gotta remember which finger's which here. These are probably instructions that are coming sort of a little late, because I've already been using these things and I've been needing them. So I'm not sure that really fits a functional tutorial progression. I don't know what to do with this part. I guess I can go... Well, I can't... Oh. I want to go up here, right? So it looks like if I go down here, I think I can't get back like over... Might be able to jump over to this, I don't know. But yeah, there does seem to be a lot of places where you kind of, if you fall down somewhere, you kind of get stuck and you have to restart the whole level, which could be pretty annoying, but it's also, again, I can understand it's kind of the design of the level. I don't actually really know. Oh, that time it seemed like I held on to that little boosty thing for a little bit longer there. So what do you... I don't actually know how to get to that guy. I can't actually do that, okay. So it does seem like you keep the extra dashy thing as long as you're not putting your feet on the floor, but you can do wall jumps. But in the meantime, like, do I explicitly need that in order to get over to him? Because that's what I'm thinking at this point, so... Okay, so I did it. I pressed jump again and held left, and it looked like I got like a tiny little boost to the left, but it was just kind of worthless. So I tried doing the diagonal that time. Again, it was rather small. It looked like it kind of negated my inertia even, my horizontal inertia there, to some extent. So it's kind of weird. Oops, I hit the thing there. So I don't know. And yeah, for like a tutorial stage, this is pretty challenging, and it's also not only challenging but also unclear as to how I'm supposed to finish it. So I would not recommend that sort of... Oh, at least I got over here, okay. I would not recommend that sort of thing for a tutorial if it's going to be... I mean, for one thing, it should be hard. For another thing, it should be kind of dead simple to wrap your head around. At this point, I don't actually know how to get down. So I don't... Oh, I guess I can do it like this, right? Yeah, there we go. See, that's pretty tricky. That's quite puzzly, and yeah, I wouldn't recommend using that sort of thing as a tutorial, because that's... And that little jump I did right there is pretty challenging. Well, I guess I can kind of jump directly over here. I guess maybe I don't want to jump over here right now. I kind of want to go up here and then... Oops. See, I can't really wall jump straight up. It always kind of launches off to the side. With that in mind, so I want to go to the left and try and jump. Get up to that. I guess maybe I can jump over there in one. Doesn't look like I can get up there from here, so... Wow. You have to really work against that a lot, that inertia. Like a whole lot to get up on that platform. Unless maybe I do it a little lower or something, yeah. Which is also hard, but this works. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna try to... Wow. Okay. Oh. Once I'm over here again, I just have to kind of restart the level. So that's sort of annoying. Just the idea of going to a certain place, forcing you to restart because you can't get back. I don't find that particularly appealing. Whoa. There. So I don't really know, because if I go up here, it's just going to kind of do that. Oops. Oops. Like this, okay. I get it now. Alright. Oh, I need to do that, I bet. Whoops. Just press the completely wrong direction, okay. There's a lot of inertia. You have to really fight against that inertia to get on this little ledge here. Oh my gosh. Is that right? Yeah, you just have to press, you have to like, okay. So you have to nudge yourself off the ledge, immediately press to the right, then immediately press jump, then immediately press to the left, like with very tight timing in order to get up here. Really quite particular. Now that I'm up here, I don't think I can actually like climb this or anything, can I? So I think the idea behind the red thing being over there is that if you get the extra dash thing from killing the guy, you can get back up after getting the red bit there. Which I tried and failed to do because I pressed the wrong key, I think. Oh, jeez. Whoops. Wow. I don't know what's the point at which you fall off. I guess it's kind of like your back foot is... Oh shoot, I gotta do that faster. Oh my word. Now that I've fiddled around for a while, it's like I'm losing the feel for it. Oh gosh. Goodness sake. There we go. Alright. But oh, you have to do it again, the wall jump again. Okay. I get it now. Oh, gosh. Oh my word. It's extraordinarily particular. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. It gets really frustrating real fast. Like you just keep doing the same failure over and over again. Oh man. Ugh. I feel like I have to get up and go for a walk. Oof. It's so painful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, I didn't consider that I could jump. I guess that'll make it a little easier maybe, yeah. I mean, even so, that's pretty hard. But I can try that so that it's still very particular. You have to hit it at the very top or else it doesn't work. You know, it's actually, I was having more luck than the other way, I think. Well, I was doing it before, I just kind of lost the feel for it, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. What the heck, man? Jeez. I don't know why it's so hard now. I don't know. I don't even know how I was doing it almost consistently before. Wow, gosh. Oh gosh, I fell off again. So it'd be nice if nothing else, to kind of have a clearer picture of where your actual collision box is here for when you're gonna fall off the platform. Because it's that point where you just... It's not helpful. Let me try this. That works. That does not work though. Oh, I got on top. Well, that's not helpful. Goodness sake. If I just get back on top, then I'm just working against myself here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I tried to get off the edge. Alright. Oh, I got now I have to coordinate the sword swing into that. Oh my gosh. After all that... Whoa, I didn't think I was going to make it up there. There we go. So I'm starting to feel it again. So I have to kill those, and then it wasn't actually ever explained that I have the little air dash after killing these guys. But oh yeah, I forgot. There's a massive amount of inertia in the air. Whoops. Oh my freaking word. Oh, you can't... It shows the attack, but you can't hit things through walls apparently, so that's weird. I tried. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, I guess you can... I didn't realize that before, but I guess you can... Because of the inertia, you can kind of... Assuming you let off the key early enough, you can maybe press the wall jump and then just leave it neutral and it'll just carry you over. Maybe that was kind of the idea behind this. I don't know. I don't care for it either way. I think the inertia in the air is much more trouble than it's worth. Oh my word, though. Gosh darn. Well, oh, I thought I was gonna wall jump there. Well, whoever's watching this is probably hating me at this point, which is understandable. I did kind of want to finish this. I mean, I didn't expect this demo to be very long, so gosh darn. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, I mean, you can obviously seek ahead and you should be fine. Goodness sake. Ugh, pressed it too early. Oh my gosh. No, I used the dashy thing, but I went straight left and hit the wall. I know I was gonna hit that. Gosh darn it. That was awful. Oh my word. Well, Oi, okay. I thought I was gonna make it. Well, this is just gonna keep happening. Oh my gosh. Ran into that guy. Alright, but now I'm stuck. Jeez, you're supposed to land on that little tower after you jump and kill that guy. Oh my gosh. Oops, I did it, but I panicked because I didn't have enough time to react, so I just kind of accidentally landed on it and then walked right off again. Alright. How do you freaking do that consistently? Oh my gosh, now the problem is I have to fight against my inertia to try and go straight down here. I guess I can maybe wall slide and... Oh, I was... Okay. Oh man, so that was not a successful idea. I thought I could wall slide and then attack downwards, but having to press to the right to stay stuck to the wall meant that when I pressed down, I attacked diagonally instead of attacking downwards, so that was not a successful idea at all. Okay. I did not mean to press jump, I meant to press attack. There we go, alright. Wasn't good. What the heck? That was not good. Did not jump far enough. Alright. I can't even... I have to think about exactly which button I'm going to press here. It's still... I'm spending all my time doing jumping that I'm not using the sword like at all. So like suddenly I have to use the sword and I'm like, to think about it a lot. And that mixing in that little extra dash mechanic on top of it is really tough. It's that inertia. I have to counteract the inertia. It's a lot to think about. Wow, that was something. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong button. Alright. That's another thing. I don't actually use the dash when I'm just doing these jumps all the time, so I'm not used to which thing to hit to dash. Okay. Alright. So I went off, I counteracted my inertia, I tried to attack downwards, but I hit the wall for a brief moment, which slowed me down, which meant I attacked too early, and did not kill the thing and instead ran into it. So there we go. And the fun part is going to be after I kill the second guy, I also have to, like, try to be conscientious enough to wall ride again and then jump, wall jump. Alright, well I got over it at least. Alright, oh, come on. Oh, I keep thinking I'm not going to make it. Ugh. Jeez, and you go so fast downwards. Oh my word. I actually think I even attacked the second time. I think it was starting to come out. I don't know if there's any like delay between when you start your attack and when the actual hitbox happens. Jeez, heck. This is some freaking high level stuff. Oops. Oh my gosh, I was close. I was close. I think I pressed the jump right before I pressed right instead of the opposite, which might have gotten me through that, possibly. Ah. No. That wasn't the edge. I guess I stuck to the wall for a brief moment when I was trying to counteract my inertia there, and that slowed me down. Oh, wrong button again for that little dash. There's two buttons, and I have to I have to get the one that is correct. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh my gosh. And you're this is apparently still the tutorial here, you see. Okay, each phantom slain grants you an ability to dash once in any direction until you hit the ground. See, that's good information. Again, I probably could have been told that earlier because it's been in play. I'm not sure that it was, in this particular case, that it was technically necessary to complete any of the levels. But, yeah, this is a pretty ridiculous tutorial. So I guess this is just going to get more complicated. Alright, jump. Oh. I guess we have to go straight up, so it's a little counterintuitive. Oh, that wasn't even close. I definitely feel like going diagonal should work here. Alright. I guess I have to go diagonal with that guy to hit that guy. My gosh, this is super hard. Oh my word. Oh. So you have to I have to make sure I dash straight up but then immediately go to the right. So it's a lot easier to just, you know, do it diagonally up and to the right, but if I do that I can't make it, so. Whoops. Somehow I attacked before pressing up there. That was great. Oh gosh. Okay. So again, I have to do diagonal to aim up. Oh gosh. Directly at the guy. I can't swipe and slice to the right. I have to do up and to the right. So even though I'm pressing right to make sure I jump straight right after the wall jump, I have to make sure I press up halfway through it in order to aim the diagonal attack thing. Oops, alright. Oh my word. Oh, Is that how you're supposed to do it? You just have to, like, use the dash again instantaneously, or what? Oh, I did it. Okay, that's cool. There should be like a checkpoint. Oh gosh. I did it. Okay. Go me. Okay, I have down diagonals are going to be impossible. So your fingers don't naturally hit the down key. You know, they rest on the left up and right keys. So having to reach for that down key to try and do diagonals, it's a completely different beast here. I mean, it's not like it's impossible, but it's like it's another tiny little thing you have to think about here and trying to wrap your head around. Oops. Totally just pressed attack instead of jump. So what did it... Oh, I guess you're supposed to kill that and then jump up there before you land. Oh, jeez. All right. Dash, but it was to the right. Oh my word, this... It's one of these tongue twisters for your fingers here. Oh, I tried to do the diagonal swipe, but apparently I didn't press the buttons fast enough. Oh, I did it, but I missed. Maybe... Jeez, Mac. I'm trying to see if you can, like, get over him. I guess you can technically go over him if you do it very particularly, so I could do straight down attack, but then I immediately have to do up and to the left diagonal. Yeah, see, that time I did a diagonal down attack, but it missed him, so it's almost as if I'm supposed to do a downwards attack at the very last moment. And then somehow hit up and left diagonal and the jump button before I land. Oh, jeez. Which I kind of did just then, except I didn't hit the left key fast enough, so... Holy moly, okay. I tried. I think I kind of did it, but apparently it wasn't enough, huh? Interesting. Oh, jeez. Well, that wasn't enough either. Alright, this is a lot of inputs you have to do really fast in order to do this successfully. So it's one of those things where if you kind of lose the feel of it, you're not going to be able to do it for a while. Oh, come on. Stop being weird. Okay. What else am I supposed to do? That seemed like it was ideal. I don't know. I'm actually wondering if the red thing is even possible to get in this one. That does not look... Oh, I can kind of perceive that you could, in theory, kill this guy and then, like, fall down and maybe, like, do wall jumps and then jump back here. Then maybe bounce up here. Maybe that's... Except I don't think I can jump from here over this platform. Can I overshoot that? I don't think that's possible. Come on. Oh, you can, okay. But you can't reach... Oh, you can at the very bottom here, okay. So that's something, but then... Oops. Once you get up here, it's like there's nothing else to jump on. Huh. Is there something I'm missing here? Can't just jump up there. It did the little purple thing, but I don't know which way it dashed. Whoops. Again, it seems like it should... Seems like it should work. Do I want to go up or diagonal? Or neither? Well, it has to be either up or diagonal up and to the left, right? Oops. Well, come on. Lots of very fast, correctly timed inputs it takes here. Oh, jeez. There, kind of like that, except I must have let off something for a moment there. Alright. Oh. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Oh, jeez, heck. Well. So I have to let off everything and press straight down. I keep doing like a diagonal because I'm not letting off the key fast enough, I think, for holding left. I guess I can technically let off of it earlier because of the way the inertia works, but that's not the way my brain works here. I'm not thinking about making sure to let off of a key early enough, like halfway through a jump. That's just it's not a thing you do in games. If you're jumping to the right, you kind of hold right. That's what you do. So that's the way my brain is programmed here. Okay, so that seemed to work. I guess the idea is that I have to attack straight down and then dash straight up and then immediately hold straight left and not let go, which I probably did that time. It's weird to me that every time you want to move kind of diagonally upwards, that it seems, as far as I can tell, like you have to use the dash straight upwards instead of using a diagonal dash, which doesn't seem to be useful. So that's weird. Alright, so that was the key. And also, you know, just actually doing it, which was the hard part. Alright, so we kill that guy, and then do we get two? Ooh, I was blue there for a moment. I wonder what the blue was. Apparently when you kill the second guy, you turn blue. Do I get 2 dashes? I don't know. It's so awkward. What is the blue for? It seems like you still only get 1 dash, though. Although, I assume you can use it like 1 each, but it doesn't seem like they accumulate. Oh, gosh. Ow. What? Can I jump up here? I can, okay. I have no idea. I have no idea. How are you gonna go down and kill that guy and then jump back up here with only 1 extra little boost jump thing? You're supposed to attack straight downwards and then immediately do a diagonal or something? I still don't think that would reach. Oh, jeez, the freaking buttons. See, I kind of did it just then. how I just described, but it clearly didn't really come close to reaching, so. Huh. Oh, it's so hard to do though. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I did what was my best guess. And apart from that, oh, now see what I didn't do. Let's kill this guy first. So that seems to be a different thing. Okay. So it's kind of awkward because you do have to press diagonal in the air to attack diagonally, which does move you like to the right in this case. So I can't just like jump straight up and then attack diagonally up and to the right without moving to the right. Can I hit my head on him? I can't. How do you get up there? Maybe I'm supposed to do a wall jump or something? That looks theoretically possible. Again, just very... Oh gosh, it's so hard though. Ah, jeez. It's so hard. Well, I did a dash in some sort of direction there. Wow, way too high. It's the idea of having to dash immediately, but you have to change like directions entirely immediately before you do, and you have to do it precisely. Oh gosh. Nope, that was completely wrong. That was completely wrong. And if you do it like a tiny bit higher or lower, then it changes the directions you have to press, so the order of your button presses changes entirely. So if you're trying to do it sort of memorized muscle memory style, that's even rougher. Yeah, that was bad. That was kind of like theoretically possible right there. No, I gotta hit the right button. I'm trying, I'm really trying. No. This game really requires a massive amount of inputs. Oh, wow. Well, I kind of unexpectedly hit the second guy there, so I wasn't even prepared to try the last jump there. Wow, that was like accidental, pretty much. I think I just kind of spazzed a bit there, but it worked. All right, I'll take it. I'm cool with that. As far as this one, I don't know. I don't think I'm up to it. This has been... How long have I been recording? Jeez, I'm almost an hour. All right, well, interesting tutorial for sure. um, yeah, in my honest opinion, I get the strong impression that the developer got really good at his game and found this to be kind of very reasonable. But yeah, coming into this, it's extremely difficult for me. Anyways, I could definitely do better with the controller. There's no doubt about that. But that being said, it's still really hard. I mean, the idea of this being a tutorial is just absurd to me. But even for just like a normal game that just kind of plays out like this, I can see the appeal in it. I've played platformers. I've played some of the harder ones, and they do tend to require like a lot of inputs and a lot of fast inputs, and that's kind of the way that modern platformers kind of work these days, the good ones anyways. So I can see what you're going for. I do think it's really very particular and pretty frustrating. I don't like the air inertia at all in particular, and I think that you could just make some of the elements here that are really hard are kind of the things that I wouldn't personally want to be hard. So you can always make it harder in other ways, and that's kind of one of the big challenges in game design is figuring out what is the right way to make it hard. And the other ways you just get rid of those, make those things easy, because you want to both empower the player and challenge the player. So empowering is good too. But in any case, yeah, so I gave you some feedback here and there. Hopefully this will be helpful to you. I do think it's really hard for what it is so far, and also just tricky to figure out just from like a almost like a puzzle standpoint. So I mean, I would kind of expect this kind of gameplay to be a much for like late levels, that sort of thing. That being said, I would like to try it with the gamepad for sure. So please consider getting on adding the gamepad support. It doesn't take much effort really, and I could definitely feel a lot more competent with this sort of high level of button inputs and everything. So yeah, that's my feedback. Hopefully it was useful. Hopefully not too painful to watch. It was painful to play at parts, so so I guess we're even. But no, hopefully this was useful, and let me know if you have any questions, and keep up the good work, and I'll see you in the next video.